Okay, we're back. We're back. We will see if the stream stays up this time. Bit of a pain. Swear my internet makes me go insane, but that's okay. Let's go. We're back. Probably. Anyway, finishing order GP. Johnny Throttle with the fastest lap of 2:05.6 has a total gap of 7.4 seconds to second place, that being OZ Styles, followed by Stats very closely. Then 4th place, Fallen Llama, 5th place Kiwi, 6th place Nunez, someone in 7th, and Lancers in 8th. Solid racing from the sprint. We'll see if we get any rain. We would love rain, because that's way more fun. Just mess with everybody. Strategy will play a part in the feature race here. Have to use both soft and medium sports tires. And we'll see if the rain comes down, the strategy changes, because you have to base your tire choice around whether or not you need to be pitting, and your fuel load, and etc, etc. I managed to pull a decent strategy out for the first time last night, so we will see if that wet, dry strategy becomes a thing for this race. Where's the weather? ¿Dónde está el weather? There it is. So weather for the feature race will be rainy 3, cloudy, sunny, rainy 1, sunny, rainy 2, cloudy. So that is not very much rain, if there's going to be any at all. Or at the very least it's not going to be intense, with a little bit of water on the track more than likely. We'll see how everybody deals with that. See if anybody goes out on track for some wet practice. Styles and Nunez both out on track. They're the only ones who decided to practice in the wet. Nunez decides to cut it a little short. Styles keeping it moving in that bright orange Mercedes. Or is he? Are you still here? He's probably briefing the drivers. Right, yeah, he's setting the grid. Okay, I'm smart. I know things. Hey, we got a bot in chat, let's go. So they will be starting in wet conditions, which I'm quite glad to see, because that just makes sure that we're better than the European division in every way. You know, they just can't seem to get any water going. It's unfortunate for them. But we don't have that issue. It's a real skill issue, personal problem, if you will. Tomcat Tuesday, ensuring the Americans are on top. Rosie Styles in the wall, like an absolute Chad. Stats. I don't know, minding his business, I guess. Went to Walmart. Nunez, a little detour through the tulips. He's camouflaged really well in this flat, bright green Mercedes. Maybe he's planning on hunting something. You never know. Someone in the Stradman spec Mercedes deciding to get some wet practice. It's really not a bad idea, to be honest. Kiwi, sideways in a straight line somehow. You know, they're down under, so they get their burnout. What am I trying to say?
Let's get this going.
Getting it going? Feature race starting soon, ladies and gentlemen.
So this is a similar race start to what we had yesterday with
It
RO3.
is. RO3, we will see how much water is actually on the track in a minute here. It is slightly less than the first bar, so even if intermediate tires were a thing, they wouldn't quite be super useful yet. But the sports tires deal with it fine anyway.
I would honestly say sports tires are similar to intermediates anyway.
You think so?
If that's what it feels like.
You might be right, to be completely honest. Anyway, Llama and Stats leading us away. Styles trying to make it a battle. Johnny Throttle sending it up the inside of Nunez/Kiwi. Nunez pushing Kiwi wide.
Nunez pushes Kiwi wide, yeah. Alright, it's important to note that Lancer is the only person running mediums at the moment.
Lancers is the only one with mediums starting in the back. Now, see, that's the thing is, I started on mediums last night, and I went from 7th to 4th, so that's not a bad strategy inherently. It just gives you a disadvantage for track position at the very start. What happened?
Between Lancers and someone.
That's unfortunate.
And Nunez, too. So
and Nunez?
Those three are... Yeah.
Unfortunate.
So, here's the thing, though. When you're driving in the rain, your tires wear less and you use a little less fuel. So why not use softs and get more like time out of your softs?
So my theory,
and I pulled in front of Bakers, who was like way faster than me, but she started on mediums and lost time because I was able to run faster.
Right.
For pretty much, I was on the softs for 15 laps last night.
So my theory was, I was running similar times on the mediums in the dry as I was to softs before quali. So I figured mediums aren't a huge disadvantage. I knew that obviously the softs are going to be faster. In quali I ran way faster than I was in just practice. But my theory was if I'm going to have an advantage, I want to make sure that that advantage is absolutely maximized. And I don't think that the compound of a soft tire in the wet is really going to make a huge difference when the traction is so limited anyway. So I ended up...
Here's the thing though, when the track is drying, I think it's going to help more.
It is.
And again, since like the goal is to minimize your time on the harder compound anyway. X Styles with a bit of a moment.
Huge slide.
In the fast right hand kink.
Throttle making his way around Stats.
And X Styles runs deep into the chicane.
Oh, he got reset.
He got reset.
And Llama's off in the dirt
Llama
too.
Did not get reset.
He didn't get reset, but he is way down on time now. Throttle making his way around Stats.
See, interesting to note, Throttle is not running any TC. Stats has TC on, but rain is coming down hard. It's almost getting to the second notch.
It is. That's insane. I didn't think it was going to get that bad.
Yeah, I think they have some green clouds, or like dark blue clouds, or not green clouds. Throttle's gonna... Oh...
Whoa. This looks like an ambulance. Not one of them made the corner. Oh my god. Please brake early enough. Please, this would be so good. He's gonna make the corner. Nunez in 8th position. The only one to actually make this corner the whole time. Anyone got through. Someone up to 3rd because of that shenaniganery. He's trying to make a pass on Stats. Oh my god, he might do it. They're side by side. He's got his wheel up the inside.
Stats pulls ahead.
Stats pulling ahead a little bit. Ooh, someone up the inside with absolutely no braking force.
The top 3rd.
Oh,
there's so much. This is so much rain.
That's so sketchy. That's so sketchy. Someone in 2nd place. This is awesome. Stats trying to make the pass, but it's so wet.
Part of me wants to just call in a bore, but this is too fun to watch.
No, this is way better than dry. Every single
this is
one of them missing
honestly, this is
T1
too
is
wet.
so funny.
I want to say this is too wet for sports tires, though. Look at how much throttle Johnny Throttle is like inputting right now.
I mean, I guess, but at the same time, that's kind of how it is, you know? I love that. It's half throttle in third gear. That's so funny.
Yeah, see, who's brave enough to not run TC right now? Kiwi's not running TC. Holy shit.
Kiwi's an absolute Chad for not running TC right now. Llama off in the dirt again.
Llama in the gravel.
Nunez also not running
Llama,
TC.
Damn, those guys.
Did the rain stop?
Speaking of not running TC, Kiwi had a moment. Rain has stopped, looks like. Or
Okay.
it's no longer pouring.
Right.
So someone in P2.
That is
behind Johnny Throttle.
awesome. That is so awesome. He's off in the dirt a little bit. That's okay. Stats and Styles right up against each other.
So Throttle makes the chicane. Someone makes the chicane.
Stats and Styles going side by side into the chicane. Stats cuts the exit, so he's got a good run.
Llama spins out on the straight, leading onto the chicane.
Oh no, Llama.
That is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. That is how it goes sometimes, though. You just lose the rear.
Yeah. Alright, so Kiwi gets through the chicane just fine.
Someone...
The Lancer passed Llama here.
Someone going purple in the purple Mercedes. This is so awesome.
Let's go.
Lancer's doing something.
Lancer taking the chicane at... Lancer's took the chicane going to 18 miles an hour.
Let's see what Nunez does.
Be too careful.
He sent it deep.
Runs deep.
That's okay. That's okay.
Doesn't look like we have any incidents in the first sector. I think the track is drying. I think everyone's learning when to brake, aka extremely early.
Extremely early and very ginger on the throttle. Styles attempting to make a run back up towards Stats, who's attempting to make a run back up towards someone. We'll figure out who that is eventually.
Johnny Throttle's pulled away from someone, though.
Johnny Throttle. I mean, he was going to pull away from anyone, but the fact that someone is in P2 is awesome. He's still going purple.
Yeah, the rain has definitely... Well, everyone's going to be going purple because the track is drying now. You can kind of see a dry line forming already.
True.
Or a less damp line.
Yeah, it'll become a dry line eventually with someone in P2.
Oh, his Throttle almost lost it. The rain is the great equalizer.
It is.
But, I mean, the top four is relatively close together, but P5 through PA, they've kind of just... What is it? 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 11 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, they've all got significant gaps, so I'm just going to follow Stats and Styles because they're a good race right now.
So Styles is right on the bumper of Stats into the Schumacher S.
Ooh, side by side.
Styles goes up the inside.
Styles
gives Styles a nice push.
Absolutely stealing that position.
I don't know about that.
So I can't be in a position to judge because I can't hardly tell what's going on. To me, it just looked like he went up the inside and they jerked around a little bit and Styles came out on top. But if they have replays or something that they want to send in...
Styles might have given him a little bit of a nudge.
It might have been a bit of a nudge.
The stewards won't... The stewards aren't... Unless it's really bad, the stewards won't intervene unless it's reported.
Right. Yeah, so unless Stats makes that report, then nothing is really going to come of that. But they are nose to tail into the chicane. Looks like...
Oh,
okay.
Stats pushes. Stats pushes him back. While they're on track.
No, you have to follow the proper channels, make a clean pass.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is wet and he could have made a slight mistake on the brakes.
So someone went really deep in turn 1.
Oh, Stats might be able to make a pass on someone for P2 here.
Hold up Stats. Someone is going.
He's right there.
Yeah. And Styles is right there with them. This is an awesome three-way battle in the wet for P2 here. But all of this is going to allow Johnny Throttle to just run away from the pack. Stats, both stats and X styles get spiked someone.
They're making their passes. That said, someone
So it's going to be interesting to see the battle between styles and stats now, because
very true.
Had a bit of contact last lap.
Yeah, now that they're a little bit heated, it might turn up. On a drying track especially, it's difficult to make a pass. If you try and go to the inside, you just get on the wet line, really wet.
Yeah, I think they just got a really bad rain cloud for half a lap here.
They did.
Styles moves up the inside in the Schumacher S's.
Styles making that pass on stats. Throttle absolutely running away with it again.
It's actually not pulling away as much of a gap as I'd expected.
Not quite as much.
To P2.
Considering they're battling, this is really...
has a run on X Styles on the straight.
Oh, he does.
Stats is definitely going to send it.
Oh, there he goes. They're side by side into the chicane. In the braking. Stats moving ahead slightly. Styles going to be looking for... Oh, he's got his wheel up the inside in the exit. Oh, a little bit of bump. A little bit of bump. Side by side into the final corner. Was that a bump? That might have been a little bit of a touch. Oh, he's wiggling on the exit. Stats looking for the cutback. Styles still ahead. Covering the inside line down into T1.
Yeah, but all of those shenanigans in the final sector is definitely allowed Johnny Throttle to pull away here.
It definitely has.
Breaking into turn 1. They both make it, Styles and Stats. Someone makes it 2. Someone's not that far behind, 2 seconds, but with those two battling, he might gain some time here.
That's true, battling does take a lot of time out of your gap. So if you're Styles and Stats in this situation, is it beneficial to maybe be looking at doing just some bump drafting and trying to keep it clean, although at this point they've bumped each other literally out of the way.
I honestly wouldn't bump draft in the wet. That might just unsettle the car.
That's true. And there's really not that much of a complete straightaway at this track anyway, so it might not be as good. It definitely throws off your braking points if you're not used to it.
Yeah, so the gap between them is just going up and down every corner.
Yeah, Styles has an advantage here and Stats an advantage there.
So we can kind of notice Johnny Throttle has been doing a bit of fuel saving or short shifting. He's a little up on fuel right now because the track is wet. You really want to if you're on softs, you really want to maximize this stint, because that's going to be your biggest advantage compared to the people running medium. Well, the person running mediums.
Right.
At this point.
Yeah, you want to run as much as you can on the softs, as fast as you can.
Yep.
It's hard to tell if he's fuel saving. No, he definitely is.
So the track is drying. On the dry line, it's about 1/3 up the bar.
Mm-hmm.
So you can definitely afford to maybe turn off traction control and start pushing a little more.
Which it looks like is what Johnny Throttle has done. He doesn't have traction control on.
Yeah.
Styles and Stats both do, with someone coming right back up there.
Yeah, so if Throttle can, navigate the track in the dry line, I think he'll be able to pull a gap here just with his pace advantage and the fact that he's not battling anyone.
Right. Yeah, he should.
So Llama's making a recovery drive. He's up to P5.
Solid.
We'll see if he. Yeah, there's plenty of race left. They're a third of the way done. I think he'll be able to catch up to someone here.
Should be no problem for him.
Yeah. Especially, someone's not really battling, but can't really get ahead of Styles and Stats at the moment.
Hmm.
That weather on lap 2 was crazy.
It was. That was way more water than I think we got in D1.
Yeah.
And we were having a good time in the wet in D1, so...
Yeah. It's not, like, the closest battle on track right now is Stats and X-Styles. At the moment, 6/10 between those two.
Yeah, at any time, Styles or Stats could make a mistake and totally end that battle, but... as it sits right now, Stats needs to make a run onto a straightaway, and then he can have a braking battle.
It's not. It's honestly though. It's gonna be tough because if you're braking side by side, you might be in the like the wet patch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem that I always have on drying tracks is every time I try and make a pass, it's like, oh, okay, right, I should have braked like 100 feet ago because I'm on the wet.
So 8/10s gap is going down a little bit, but looks like it's stabilizing. Let's see how they take this chicane here. Remember, it's still wet. The curbs are still dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Not as dangerous on sports tires as they would be, but... that gap stayed pretty consistent, to be honest. I think Styles got through that area, that sector a little better. The gap is up slightly.
Stats is gaining time now.
Oh, there he goes.
As the Stats was, in the last lap, Stats was a little more than a full second faster than Styles. But Stats breaks a little late to turn 1. That cost him a lot of time. That cost him, like,
that cost him
5/10 for sure.
Almost a second.
Yeah. Unfortunate mistake. But
oh, what?
Maybe
oh, he spun.
Sets the pace. Oh.
He spun. Oh, okay, he's reset.
What just happened?
I have no idea. He just spun around and stopped. That was weird.
Stopped driving, he got reset. But I think everything's back to normal. Well, so much for that battle between Stats and X-Styles.
Yeah, that does put someone back up into a podium position. Which I'm sure he would be pleased with.
Is now 4 seconds, is now less than 4 seconds behind Stats. He's looking to gain some positions. So I think we'll see an interesting battle between those two in a few laps here.
Very true. We'll see if Fallen Llama can run him down. I think Stats was running faster, though.
Stats has been running faster, yeah.
Just barely, though. Not a lot.
Yeah. The gap is going down a little bit. 3.5 now. Last time I checked, it was like 3.8.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
The gap is going down really fast.
Yeah, I wonder what's happened with Stats there. Oh, is it because he's turned on traction control? Or not traction control, sorry, stability control?
I thought they were always on. I know they were on the last race.
I'm not sure what Stats normally runs with.
Llama's running no assist right now. I think Stats runs all assists. Alright, gap is going down very quick. 2.7 into the chicane.
It is.
Looks like Stats took that a little better. Gap is going up now, but let's see how they handle the final turn here.
It looks like the gap is increasing.
Going back up now.
Yeah, it's going back up.
A little better.
So Stats coming back onto pace. He lost it for a minute, but looks like he's getting it back. That said, Fallen Llama took T1 much better. We'll see if he can run him down. I feel like there's always areas that some drivers are better than the other.
Yeah, like I know last night when the track was drying, I was running away from the person behind me except for the chicane. I guess I just was really nervous in the chicane when it was still drying. So I would lose time at the chicane only, but I would gain time anywhere else.
Right, the chicane's difficult on a controller because if you mess it up, then there's not near as much counter steering that you can do.
Yeah, but like the main problem is just because it's wet, I just didn't know how much curb I could take.
Also that. I feel like it's just much easier on a wheel to deal with stuff like that, though.
I don't have any experience with wheels in this game, but I want to say that road cars are probably better with wheel. just
Mhm.
because weight transferring is easier. Counter steering, well, some people are like, I know some people say that counter steering is easier on a controller, but I don't know. I think wheel
It's
has an
not.
advantage here.
Yeah, I think if you're counter steering on a wheel, you can do it immediately, whereas a controller, it's literally, it's just your thumb. It's so difficult to get it over to the other side of the stick and then apply the right amount of steering lock.
Well, not the game applies some like acceleration and dampening to your inputs, like, depending on what you're doing. I think when you're counter steering, it accelerates your like the steering input, but
I mean,
it dampens it otherwise.
yeah, I mean, it makes it doable, but still, compared to a wheel where you just turn it the other direction, you know, your hands don't have to move. I don't know, I think it's...
if you just ask, I feel like if you ask like the majority of the wheel users, they would say that counter steering on a controller has an advantage. That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like the action of like human counter steering is probably easier on a wheel, but I don't know, maybe the game does something to counteract that. Who's the closest battle on track right
pulling
now?
away from Llama at the moment.
That he is.
Don't really have any close battles.
Don't really have any close battles, so we will
I think
see.
the closest is Stats and Llama.
We will see what
4
happens
seconds
with the
apart,
strategy
and they're 4
then.
seconds apart. So
Who's got the most fuel right now? Llama's got a lot of fuel. Kiwi into the pits.
Kiwi in the pits early.
Very early.
What the hell? Why? He pit
Don't
early
know.
last race too at Tokyo, remember?
Yeah, I do remember
He
that.
pit super early.
Like, he's got no reason to pit right now.
His tires are fine. He's got half a tank. Why?
Yeah. Because he's definitely now one-stopping on
Yeah.
mediums,
So the latest
right?
you can pit. So the latest you can pit is lap 16. If
Right.
you pit after that, and you're on and you start on softs, it's a DQ. So Kiwi
with a
Kiwi's gonna
3-second
two-stop.
penalty.
He's gonna two-stop.
Yeah.
There's no. Or actually, no, maybe not. Because I think that's enough fuel to make it to the end. But why would you run 9 laps, or 10 laps, sorry, on mediums in this weather?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't either. I don't get it.
But Johnny Throttle has a massive fuel advantage compared to X-Styles and someone. Llama has the most fuel in the field right now, but I don't think that will help him. I think that might help him jump stats in P4, but not someone or X-Styles.
Yeah, I mean, there's a limit to how much utility you can get out of something like that.
Yeah, like, again, you can only do 16 laps max on the softs.
Right.
That's just the maximum of laps allowed.
Right. So, but why wouldn't you take that opportunity? You know, if you've got it.
Yeah. I was trying to fuel save, but I wasn't fuel saving enough. And,
Yeah.
But I pit on lap 15 last night. 3 laps on the mediums wasn't too bad, but like every lap, Bachers was gaining on me. Because Bachers was on softs. Bachers started on mediums and was on softs by the end.
This is just going to be an interesting strat. I wonder if Kiwi is two-stopping just real quick to put softs back on.
Two-stopping when there's rain present to help you make your soft run longer, that is not, like, this doesn't sound too feasible.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just 3 seconds.
Maybe, I don't know, that's just the only thing I can think of. I don't know. For all I know, he just wants to run on mediums.
Maybe Kiwi likes his mediums.
Maybe. You never know, but I don't know why you would do that.
Yeah, so a minute 5 between Kiwi and Llama right now.
Right. He's about to start.
If Kiwi goes into pits again, that's gonna be... Alright, so Kiwi's done with his out lap. This is his full times lap. So if he's two-stopping, he's gonna be pitting at the end of lap 11.
Right. Which means that he would have to feel like he could make up that 20 seconds in
Lancer in the pits to get rid of his mediums.
7 laps.
No, Lancer breaks late. Lancer breaks late. He's having some difficulty with the pit entry, looks like.
I just did this yesterday.
Not X-Styles runs into the back of Lancer.
Oh.
Not good. Lance, no, don't go back in. That's the 3 seconds. No, 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 no. Stay out. No.
Stay out, stay out, stay out, stay
Oh
out.
no.
Oh, that's gonna kill him.
He, oh no. His race was already not going well. This is just gonna make it worse.
It's not gonna help, that's for sure.
No.
To be fair, I did this and I ended up in 4th, so I don't know, but you know, you can come back from stuff like this, but it is a huge pain.
Well, you can come back from it if you don't go back in and take the 3 seconds after, in addition to the time you spent, like, getting stuck there.
True. He's gotta be one-stopping though, right?
He has to. Like, 8 laps on softs is doable even in the dry. So.
Yeah. So there he goes, with 83% fuel and a 3-second penalty.
What? He did not, he's still on the mediums.
He is.
What is he doing?
Why is he on mediums?
6 seconds now. What?
How do you mess up the exit?
Sorry, what?
That's
What?
unfortunate. I don't know, I think so he got a 3-second penalty on the way in. And then he must have got another 3-second penalty on the
way out.
exit. That sucks. That's a pain.
But he's on the mediums again. Why would you do that?
Yeah, why is he's on fresh mediums? Why is he on fresh mediums? Lancers, explain yourself. While you're driving. I wish we could do, like, interviews. You know how they do with the NASCAR?
Like unmute in the lever.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you on mediums?
Yeah, Lancers,
No,
what the?
I mean, maybe he's playing 5D chess. Maybe this is something that's beyond our comprehension. You know.
That's true. He's actually 4 parallel universes ahead of the rest of us.
For real.
I'm.
Regardless of how many parallel universes he's ahead, he's got 6 seconds to serve.
How many parallel universes is 6 seconds worth?
I don't know.
Coincidentally, that's about what Johnny Throttle's gap is to Styles in 2nd.
Yeah, and he has about 10% more fuel than Axel does.
Someone and stats.
That's gonna be a few seconds. Like, 10% should be like 2 seconds in the pits. About.
Right.
So.
It looks like someone in stats are having a good battle.
Caught up to someone. Yeah.
0.4 second gap.
Yeah, Llama is a ways behind, but might gain some time from those two battling.
Ooh, stats up the inside.
Stats gets ahead quite easily.
Swift pass from him.
Yeah, that was clean. And can he stay in front?
It was well executed.
After the spin that he had, and going back up to P3, it was pretty good.
That's true. I'd be quite pleased with that.
Yeah. So it looks like it's going to be a podium finish for stats, and it'll be a close fight between him and someone because they're on the same strategy. Well,
Right.
Everyone's on the same strategy except for Lancer and Kiwi.
Except for Lancer and Kiwi, who've decided to be psychotic.
So Kiwi can't pit in if he wants to get rid of his mediums. He stays on his mediums. It looks like he's going to run these tires to the end.
He's just running the mediums. Alright.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Nunez is on fresh-ish softs with way less fuel. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so
I think
Kiwi...
Nunez is going to make a pass by the end of this lap.
We need an interview with Kiwi after this. I have no idea what's going on.
So X-Styles heads into the pits fairly early compared to everyone else.
Did he get in clean? Oh, he had 8% fuel left. He might not have made it into that lap. Where did stats...
8%? Yeah.
Oh, stats and someone right there
Stats is
still.
enough for another lap.
He's probably got enough. I mean, it's not even flashing red yet.
Yeah, both drivers stay out. Llama has plenty of fuel left. Llama's looking good. He's going to be able to jump. He might be able to jump people in the pits.
True.
And Kiwi's doing his thing on his mediums. Nunez has dropped back a little bit. I thought they were going to be battling this lap, but maybe not.
Alright, Styles, Styles pitting out on mediums with about 50% fuel.
So,
Ready to run till the end.
yeah. Yeah, Styles has just been using a lot of fuel, looks like.
It looks like.
Everyone else. Yeah, so I wonder if Llama will be able to pass Styles by the end. There's 4 seconds between them. Llama doesn't need to fuel up for nearly as long, but I mean, yeah, no, 4 seconds is definitely enough for Styles to jump, like get the position back.
Right.
But I'm wondering if Llama can catch up to them because their tires are going to be older.
Yeah, Styles is gonna have old mediums.
Someone's fuel is blinking. So both someone and Stats are going to be pitting by the end of this lap for sure. I think Johnny Fowler can stay out for another lap or two. Same for Llama.
He's got at least a lap
and
left.
Staying out on the softs while those guys are running mediums is going to be a huge help.
Right. He's gonna gain a ton of time.
Yeah, like their softs aren't even that worn.
Yeah, they've got the tire to do it. It's just the fuel.
Yep. Well, they also have the mandatory tire roll to worry
Kiwi
about.
into the
Kiwi
pits.
back into... What?
This is beyond science.
Kiwi and Lancer, they're just beyond us at this point.
Yeah, this is
Nunez into the pits.
fascinating. Nunez on the...
But Lancer has to pit again because softs.
He has to
Otherwise
use
it's a
softs.
DQ. Yeah.
Okay, so Kiwi back on the softs with another 3-second penalty.
Almost makes it 6. Almost makes it 6. It was a bit squirrely coming out of the pit exit.
Oh my god.
Alright, Stats coming in. Fallen Llama jumps both Stats and someone.
So Fallen Llama up into second temporarily.
Yep.
Stats and someone in the pits. OZ Styles going through. He has already pitted, so he will not need to pit again.
Llama is running faster than X Styles though.
Is he?
I
Oh,
mean,
that
the gap has been increasing, and if he doesn't run faster than X Styles, that would be a little concerning.
Yeah, I mean he's on
Considering the
softs
advantage
with
he's got.
not near as much fuel, so... Stats coming out of the pits on mediums. Someone coming out of the pits on mediums. As expected.
Stats nearly gets a penalty.
Someone sends it...
Someone does get a 3-second penalty.
Does get a 3-second penalty, so that's going to be the end of that battle. Lancer's
Kiwi
into the
also
pits.
gets a 3-second.
Kiwi, I don't understand what
Lancer,
Kiwi doing.
So Lancer's in the pits. If Lancer doesn't exit on softs, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah, we're gonna need to like start a riot or something.
All right, I'm watching Lancer.
Yeah.
All right, he's getting new tires. That's a good start.
Okay,
No
no
fuel.
fuel. Okay, he's
Okay,
on
on the
softs with a 3-second penalty.
With a 3-second penalty. No. Okay, he almost got it. He also almost got another 3 seconds.
Oh my
He was
god.
getting really close to that line there.
Okay. So now we're on the
Like,
right
pretty much half
page.
the field has a 3-second penalty. So it looks like it's just Throttle and Llama who have yet to pit. Llama's about to lap Nunez.
Is he? Oh, he is.
Yep.
How about that?
And yeah, Llama's just extending his gap. Nunez runs wide, but gets out of the way. Alright.
Good on him. He must have had some blue flags or something.
Nah, flag rules are off.
Oh, they are?
But
So he must have just
saw,
known.
yeah, because the reason why we do flag rules off is like when the game issues a yellow flag, sometimes it can give you a penalty for passing a car that's like spinning out or like recovering.
Okay. Yeah, that's lame.
Yep. So so the gap is now 11 seconds and growing.
Is
Well,
that the
not
party
it's actually
bus?
going down.
Sorry, there's I think a party bus driving by my apartment. It's got the flashing lights and everything. Sorry, that's a little distracting. Okay.
The party bus. Now they're here to celebrate GTSRL round 4.
Right, that's what they're here. That's why they're here.
Yeah.
Bet you Llama can.
I don't think so. That's not enough.
You don't think so? It's not even flashing. Although he is not even close to the
Well,
finish
flashing
line.
is like, I don't even know what flashing means. Like, is
Flashing-
flashing one lap or?
I think usually flashing is like 1.2 laps or something. So he might be able to make it. But it would be close. Johnny Throttle into the pits.
3% fuel for Johnny Throttle. I don't know. Will Llama stay out? That's the question.
We will
of the race
see.
at the moment.
We will see. He's coming up to the chicane here. Did that bus just do a lap? Or is that a different bus?
That would
I'm
be cool
so
if it was
confused.
bus. Llama stays out.
He's
Llama
staying
stays
out.
Alrighty. So 16 laps on the softs. Now that's a new record, but it's raining again.
It
It's
is.
raining again. Holy shit.
It is.
It's
Wasn't
actually,
this?
And it's raining like it.
I thought it was RO1 at the end.
No, it's RO2.
Okay.
Damn, they're getting a little bit of rain for RO2. It's cooling down the tires. Not that
It's
it's
a-
gonna do much for anyone.
So Fallen Llama
So,
getting the
Fallen
absolute
Llama-
most out of the softs. Johnny Throttle still in first,
Still in first despite his pit stop, yeah.
despite having a pit stop, because he just ran away with it. At the moment, it looks like Fallen Llama is only going to get passed by Styles when he pits in.
Yeah.
So that's a good run for him. What did he start?
He started pole, but he had a moment on the first few laps in the rain. But
Right.
That is a very good recovery try from him.
That is a solid recovery.
But
So-
it doesn't look like X-Styles is having the cleanest of races right now.
True.
So, I don't know. Maybe Llama and Styles can make something happen on the last lap. We shall see. The track is slightly damp, though.
Styles is having a seizure or something.
Like, I see that on the stream. That's not supposed to happen.
No, it's not supposed to be like that. So Llama definitely coming into the pits this time. We'll see where he ends up exactly. If he manages to get pit in and pit out with no penalties, then I will be impressed, because not most of these guys just cannot get pit in correct.
Well, I mean, when some of them pit in, it was still like really wet on the pit entry. So I don't really blame them, but also
Yeah, it would be an advantage to not
maybe I
have
should just,
that penalty.
yeah.
It is still sopping wet on pit entry though.
Oh, no.
Oh,
That might be a penalty for Llama.
it might.
no.
We'll see. But he's in the pits with 3% fuel on lap 16. The absolute latest he could have legally changed to the mediums.
Yep. Alright, X-Styles just exiting the final corner.
X-Styles is going to make it through. He's down the front straight.
Yeah,
Llama
so Llama is
in
just
his pit
beginning
box.
his alright. Takes on some fuel.
Some
Let's
fuel.
see if he ends up with a
Barely
penalty.
any fuel.
14%.
So that
He's
gap.
clean. He doesn't have a penalty.
He didn't have a penalty, so it looks like he
I
made
thought
up.
for sure he was gonna get one.
I don't know. That's true. I mean, he had a good chance at it. He did drop that wheel over the curb, it looked like, but at the same time, I'm not really sure what qualifies as the limit there.
It's the white line. So maybe the white line's on the outer edge of the curb instead of the inside edge.
Maybe, but
That's gotta be
anyway,
why.
he took 3 seconds out of that gap, I think. 3 or 4 seconds out of the gap that he should have had to Styles, just by saving that
but-
much fuel.
Yeah, but 10 seconds.
10 seconds in 2 laps, I don't think is really going to
A lap and a
happen.
half is not really doable.
Yeah,
I mean, a podium finish is a podium finish.
no kidding, I would take it.
Alright, do you have anything happening on track right now?
I don't see anyone
Johnny
particularly close together.
Well, Johnny Thought was like about to lap. Well, not about to lap. He's behind Kiwi, who's a lap behind at the moment.
So we'll watch that briefly. We'll see what's going on. If Throttle is lapping up to Kiwi, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so Throttle's Health goes down the inside. Kiwi moves out the way.
Clean pass.
So yeah, so throttle. So the gap from Kiwi to the race leader is 2 minutes and 10 seconds at the moment, or 2 minutes and 9 seconds at the moment.
Unfortunate. Is he gonna try and unlap himself here?
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
I mean,
Okay.
it's not gonna affect Throttle's race.
No.
Like, it's not.
No, he's got a 25-second gap. You know, short of like,
that is nuts.
yeah, and short of like spinning out or a wreck or something, nothing's gonna happen.
Even if he goes auto drive for the remainder of the lap, he's still gonna stay first.
Yeah, he's just completely run away with it. Kiwi attempting to have a battle with him here. Kiwi, oh, he let Kiwi back through.
He gives the position back. What?
That's friendly of him, I guess.
It was Kiwi up. Kiwi was the one that outbroke himself there. Huh.
I don't know.
Maybe he's just trying to have some fun with Kiwi.
Maybe.
He's trying to mess with him. I don't know.
Maybe. That'd be diabolical.
Oh, Kiwi gets into the gravel.
Kiwi off into the dirt. Unfortunate. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Johnny Throttle making his way.
Has there been a, like, Johnny Throttle's won every feature race.
Has he?
This season, hasn't he? I'm pretty sure he has.
That's nuts. Wish I was that cool.
Yeah, well, hopefully. Yeah, same. Hopefully Albus will be here to challenge him next week.
Right. Well, he's making his way through the chicane here
Fixture this season.
for his last entry onto the front straight.
Come on.
Final lap.
Do it. Pull it, Bill.
Yeah.
Across the finish line.
Do it. Do it.
Splashes his headlights.
Okay, so he's celebrated like a normal human being.
25 seconds in front of X-Style.
25 seconds.
Well, yeah, Bill is just special.
Bill's just cooler than the rest of us. Styles.
He is. I think Styles has pulled a gap to Llama.
He has.
14 seconds now. I thought it was 10 seconds before. Yeah.
It was. He was running faster than Llama.
P2 finish for Styles.
P2 for Styles. Llama. Absolutely no one close to him, making his way around the final corner. I want somebody to hit a nasty drift onto the front straight.
Drive for Llama.
That's a solid recovery drive for Llama, really.
Yeah.
Nunez also making his way across the finish line.
I don't know. So, Goat actually, he was doing like a victory swerve in a drying track. That was that was last season. So he was on slicks and he spun out over the finish line, and he had to tell the stewards that he didn't intentionally spin over the line to not get DQ.
Oh my god.
Alright, someone crosses the line, P5.
Solid finish for him.
And we're just waiting on Lancer.
Waiting on Lancers.
At least we don't have any tire rule violations tonight.
True.
Spider-Maze actually got DQ'd last race.
Oh really?
He only ran softs. Yeah, I didn't even notice.
Oh god.
So this is second. Is that his second DQ? No. That's the second tire DQ or second DQ because of tire rule violation in NAD2 this season, which is a lot.
That is a lot. Most of the time people can keep it straight.
Alright. Lancer exiting the final corner, rides the rumble strip, and crosses the line.
So that is the D2 race finished.
Yeah. Crazy weather. That was fun.
Crazy weather. I'm almost jealous.
I understand why you would be jealous.
I don't know, I think it'd be neat to run in rain like that.
Right.
Although I'd probably do horrific. It is time for ambulances. We love the ambulances. Ambulance best car. Alright, we love the ambulances. Big fan of the ambulances. Best vehicles. Evil. It is evil activity time. I'm gonna actually act like a B-rated safety, safety rating driver. Fallen Llama pulling up with a Death to RZ livery. Boy, I wonder if he's gonna target anybody. Team SAS Honda Advan Super Formula Domination en route. En route. Oh, what? We love the ambulances.
Let's get the show on the road.
RZ, I believe.
Llama was a bit upset after the race at Tokyo.
Well, let's make it worse. Also, everybody's gonna fuck around and find out really fast here.
Oh shit. Abort, I forgot to turn on BOP. Abort.
Yeah, you did forget to BOP. Bye.
Abort the race, please. Oh man, no. Next week I'll do it without BOP, but this week we'll keep it on.
Okay. Mine only makes 514 horsepower. Oh my god.
Alright. Let's ready up again and we'll get it started.
Did you just hear my van rev to like 7,500 RPM and bang off the limiter?
Your engine, and I was like, wait a second, that's not right.
Oh my god. That would be really funny though.
And yeah, please ready up.
What we need is one person that has a fully upgraded van. Everybody else has to use a stock one, and the one person with a fully upgraded van is just, their job is to drive backwards and be a villain. That's what we need.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's what we need.
No, Basra did that with, I mean, that would be OP on Bob, but Basra drove backwards at Dragon Troll, I think it was.
Oh god. Metal and Jerry, or not Metal and Jerry, Metal and Sailboat were doing it earlier today.
Normally I don't like people going backwards because it messes up the boost even more than it already does. A lot of false starts. I wonder what Llama's waiting for.
I wonder if Llama's going to target anyone in particular.
Well, Llama just let me pass him, so... But I think he's planning on sending it down the inside.
Yeah... Oh, what? Oops.
So many resets in turn 1. You'd love to see it.
Oh my god, I have to fight with llama this whole time now.
Oh
This is
Jesus!
This is
Kiwi
disgraceful.
told me. I think. What about the Kiwi?
Oh, I hit the wall. Great job, me.
Llama needs to make a variation of that little bit that says death to Bytor.
Yeah, he does.
You're last up.
Yeah, I'm not doing great.
What happened?
I got reset in turn 1. Llama, I swear to God. I just love spamming the horn.
The horn or your flashes?
The flasher message just goes you.
No, spam your hazards next.
Oh yeah?
Oh, absolute carnage.
Absolute destruction. Kiwi with a whiff. Yeah.
First killed llama.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get reset.
Nope.
Holy shit. Now spam your left and right turn signals. This is similar to last week, where
This is ridiculous.
throttle just ahead.
Yeah. Yeah.
I missed.
Oh, you missed.
Yeah, I missed the send.
Oh, you missed. That's unfortunate. Okay, so Johnny Throttle is definitely going to try and punch me.
Throttle. Nah, push him into the pits at the end to stay in front.
Right. He gets to stare at this big, huge yeet on the back of my stupid ambulance for a while.
Yeet Beppis.
Yeet Beppis. Oh, he sent it. What?
Oh no.
I have no idea how he just did that.
Dude, it feels like his car is heavier than mine. Because I can't pit maneuver.
He's weaving.
Yeah, no, he was doing that last week too.
Get him. Oh, I was too busy looking at him.
Sent him off.
Oh my god. Destroyed.
I was in the wrong gear. Oops.
Oh shit.
The llama is not doing well today. I know he's listening. I'm just gonna say that again. Llama's not doing well today.
Oh, this is not gonna be good. I'm fearing for my life right now.
You got Kiwi and me.
Oh, this is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well.
Oh.
Please don't reset me. Oh, it didn't reset me.
I don't have any pitting opportunities.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, checkered flag.
Haha. Kiwi's gone. Oh man.
Team
good.
Advin Trust SAS Honda on top. Number
I
one.
hurted Kiwi so much that he finished behind Llama. 4 seconds behind Llama.
Oh my god, we bullied the shit out of it. Oh my god. This is terrible. Okay.
Alright.
Llama leaving immediately.
Oh jeez.
Mint.
Great racing today. That was fun.
It's
Fun
fantastic.
to commentate on, for sure.
Right. The best part is, as usual, the ambulances.
Fuck yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to call it here, but thanks for co-commentating, right?
Sure.
Thanks for doing all this.
Thanks for hosting.
And I'll see you next Monday for round 5.
See you there.
Alright. See.
Alright. Everybody, if there's anybody still watching this, that was some solid racing at the Nurburgring GP circuit. I hate this track, I'm terrible at it, but had a good time. Won the ambulance race because I'm just like that. And that's the end of the stream. So have a good night, everybody. See you next time.